LeBron James leads all scorers with 14 in the first half. The Lakers, off of their first win of the season, trying to hand Denver their first loss. It's 58-57. The Nuggets, Chuck's flavor of the week, come in 4-0.
Flavor of the week.
So you tell y'all.
You said like
Y'all are sleeping. I'm telling y'all.
It's early, Chuck. It's early.
No. Check it out. I think people got, they missed the playoffs by one game last year.
I remember.
But that was deceptive because Millsap missed over 20 games. They had a lot of injuries, but this team is good, man. In my personal opinion, I think they're the second best team in the West.
We value your opinion. But
Thank you, my brother.
There's an
It's still
Instagram
early.
poll out here on second best team in the West. 73%.
Oh, these fools think the
Saying,
Lakers.
oh.
These fools think the Lakers got a good team.
These fools.
Lakers lead at 58-57.
These fools think the Lakers got a good team.
The American Express teammates, actually former teammates, Shaquille O'Neal and LeBron James, and LeBron closing in on you, big fella. He's 8 field goals away from tying you. I think he's going to get there.
Oh, he's definitely going to pass me up.
Hey, you know what, man?
It's a lot of shots.
No, that's amazing, that list right there. I mean, I don't ever compare myself to other players. I'm not in that caliber, but man, look at that list, man.
That was a hell of a list.
That's unbelievable.
that's the most shots.
I know that, but you have to be good to get that many shots.
I'm not saying you don't. Because I'm only going to let good players take that many shots.
That's exactly right.
I would not pass you the ball. If
That's
you were
one of the
bad
most amazing lists.
Kareem took 15 stacks.
Pass the ball,
Hey.
Kareem.
Most career.
Karl Malone, pass the ball.
So what are you seeing from LeBron here in the early going for the Lakers?
Kenny Charles, correct me if I'm wrong. This may be the first or second time LeBron hasn't had bona fide shooters with him, right?
We talked
Probably
about that
second,
the other day, about deep threats.
Usually when he's had those shooters with him, he's picked and choose his moments. Like he'll, be a passer, get the guys involved. But on this team, he has to be aggressive all the time first, then get guys involved because they don't have no shooters. And he has this ability. He's fifth, sixth in scoring. We know he can score. We know he can go by people. We know he can. He's big and strong. He can play in the post. And we know he can do this, keep guys involved. But I think his mentality is going to have to be slightly different. He's going to have to be a scorer first. Some people compare him to Magic, some people compare him to Jordan. He's going to have the Jordan mentality to carry these guys, and then maybe when you kick it to the others, hopefully they can step up and make a play for him. But this is the second time he's not had bona fide shooters around him.
Rajon Rondo sitting out the third game of his 3-game suspension tonight. Lonzo Ball has been starting. What do you see from Lonzo last year compared to this edition?
Well, this is a guy that can be an X factor for the Lakers. I honestly, I've seen him in high school growing up, as he was growing up. Always rooted for him. I think, obviously last year his dad became more of the show than him. But now, with LeBron James in town, you can be a basketball player in town because everything's about LeBron. So I want to show some of the things that he can improve on and be the X factor. This is some of the things, because in high school and college, he was a guy like Jason Kidd. He can make you play fast. But when playing with LeBron James, we talked about being able to knock down shots. It's going to be one of the keys. So when the ball comes back and he makes a great pass, so freeze it here. So LeBron draws 1, 2, he's got 3 defenders, everybody's looking. So now the reason, my bad, stop it here. The reason was his spacing was off. Because when your spacing is off, then the guy can come back to you and put a hand in your face when you take your shot because you weren't in the correct area. And now that shot is just a little bit different, a little bit more difficult. But then what he does have when he plays fast, and that's what Luke Walton is trying to do. When he plays fast, he has an understanding and a passing ability to find people. And then, you know what? Play like you in high school. Get back up. Pressure the ball. He pressures the ball, and now he's more comfortable being in areas of the floor that he has. But his idea of understanding of spacing will help him be a better shooter as well because he's having guys having the ability to put a hand up because he's not taking that one step over.
I kid you about flavor of the week with the Denver Nuggets, Chuck, but this is a team that really has gotten out of the gate well and allowing about 100 points a game and 4 impressive wins so far. Is it all about Jokic?
No, their guards are underrated. Murray and
Gary Harris.
Gary Harris, they're
Agreed.
one of the most underrated backcourts in the NBA. And I told you, I watched I don't normally watch a game top to bottom, but I watched them play the Golden State Warriors one night last week. I watched the whole game. They missed 20 free throws. 20 free throws, and they still beat the Warriors.
Held them under 100.
And I was like, because they tried like hell to get a game away. They really did. But I'm sitting there like, they missed 20 free throws and still beat the Warriors. And I was impressed. They didn't fold under pressure. They got to do a much better job of shooting those free throws down the stretch. But man, when they get Michael Porter Jr., Isaiah Thomas, they're going to be tough to handle.
I have something. I'm just trying to figure out. This guy has won Emmys.
Yeah.
He's probably one of the highest paid people on television, and he's never watched a game top to bottom very rare. I'm doing the wrong thing, Shaq. I gotta stop watching.
No. You know, like
Because he
normally
bounces around on the league pass.
It doesn't matter.
Some of this game.
I'm with him, Kenny.
I gotta stop watching top to bottom.
Welcome.
No, I don't watch the whole game.
I'm not saying.
Chuck, you're right. You're right.
I'm just saying. Okay,
You're
I'm
right.
just
You ain't got to watch the whole game.
I'm doing it wrong, man. 20 years I've been doing this.
58-57 game. More coming up.
Well, if I watch Steph